everyone. Welcome back to the Fiber Floozy podcast. Let me make sure you are turned up. Okay, we are turned all the way up. I got new, they're the little pad that goes inside these, and they feel so much better. They don't hurt my ears quite like they did before. They were just too big. They came with like 3 or 4 sets, and I had changed this one out, and it was better. And I was like, well, why didn't you just do them both? I just wonder if maybe your ears are different, like your feet are different. Okay. This is the Fiber Floozy podcast. My name is Jill, also known as Blossom, and that is because that is what my hubby calls me. And I have the essentialblossom.com website. I am the Essential Blossom on Instagram. I am also the Essential Blossom for a page on Facebook. I have the Fiber Floozy group on Facebook. I also have the Fiber Floozy group on Fiberosity now. And what other places? I'm sure if I missed anything, you'll be able to find them down below. Where you will also find my email if you would like to write to me, and also my post office box if you'd like to send me a postcard. That'd be great. So I have so much to show you, so much to tell you about, and so this could be a long video. And I am not going to apologize for that because it just happens. Sometimes I make a long one. Sometimes I try to keep them under an hour. That doesn't always work. So I just got back from New Orleans, went to move my oldest daughter. They moved from the South Shore of in Metairie to the North Shore, and I'm still tired. I'm still getting over. I feel better today. I'm sleeping good, so that's helping. And being at home is helping. But I was so tired. It was like jet lag when I got back. It takes me about 14 hours to drive back. It doesn't take me quite that long to get there, but the traffic and the route is a little bit different coming back, and it always takes me like 14 hours to get back. So I left here a week ago Wednesday, got back this last Wednesday. And we have her probably 80% unpacked, which is not bad. Not bad. Um, I'll talk a little bit more about that. Uh, I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along. So, okay, what did I do? I know a lot of you are here because you are brand new, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. I am growing. Um, this month is my podiversary. We'll talk about that too in a minute. And I think I'm somewhere around the 580 or maybe it was 590 mark. So I'm thankful for every one of you. I have not been able to keep a real good eye on it while I was gone. Was not able to post and be into the media stuff as much because we were busy. We were just busy. So thank you for being here, all of you. And I would like you to like this video, and hopefully you have already subscribed and hit the bell so you'll know when I put up a video. Okay. The only thing I have worked on now, I did take things with me, but those things did not get done. The only thing I have worked on some is this baby sweater. and this is how much farther I've gotten. So it is about 6 inches now, and I think I go to 7.5 before I change colors, which I will be very thankful for. The black is great. It's not too bad. I was really worried that I was going to be doing, because I had just got through with that other hat that was black, which was too big for him. I knew it would be, but he just thought it was so great. So that spider hat was all black. So here in a little bit, I will get to change to, I think I changed to the blue. Let's look at the pattern. So I'm doing this pattern from the 60 Quick Baby Knits. This is done with, all of these patterns are written for using Cascade 220. So that's not what I'm using. I'm using something similar. And the one I'm doing is the Color Block Cardigan. So now I go to the white next. So mine, I'm doing the black, and then I'll go to this white, and then I'll do the blue here. And the majority of it is, see, I'll get to like 7.5 inches, and then I'm more than halfway up. So actually a fairly quick knit, and hopefully I can get that done. Now, my daughter, I did not take this with me because she doesn't know about this sweater, and this one is going to be a lot bigger, so baby won't be able to wear this one right away. This is probably going to be, oh, probably for next fall. And then I wanted to get this started so I could go back and forth between some fun stuff and baby stuff, go back and forth between them. So I did start the Encanto wrap. Using the Lollipop Girl yarn. And I just started it, so this is the very first few rows here. Come on. I need to put a stitch marker in there. So this is how it starts with a mesh. So yeah, I've got like 4 rows, I think. So this will be my first color, and then this will be my darker color. And this one is Honeybee Knits One of a Kind, the sparkle. So I did get it started. At least I can go back and forth, and when I need a break from the baby stuff, I could do this one. So I think this one's going to go pretty fast. Especially that mesh. That mesh went really quick the other day. And that is it. If you are here to see what I'm working on and what I've got done, that's all. So some time ago, you know, I had made these purses. I wanted to tell y'all, I wound up still having them because the person I made them for never came and got them. So I have this one left, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. If y'all have any ideas, I may rework it. I don't know. I may take this off, take 2 of the buttons off. I don't know. I'm just not sure how I feel about this. So I love these buttons though. These are the best buttons. Look at those. Aren't those cool? So I don't know if y'all have any ideas what to do. Now the other 2 I took with me to New Orleans, and I put the bracelets that I made. I put one in there for my daughter and one in there for her neighbor, next door neighbor, because they're moving, and they have been so kind, so sweet to them. and I wanted to take her something. So I gave them each a purse with one of those bracelets in it. Okay, where to start? There were some things delivered while I was gone. How does that happen, y'all? That's how it happens, isn't it? Taking my shoes off, getting my feet comfy. I have two things that came from Wish. And I kind of know what they are, but not really. Oh, okay. This is my labels. So I wanted to see if these would fit my, oh, and I didn't bring those back here. I wanted to see if they would fit my essential oil rollers. I think they will. These are, it just says 13 by 38 millimeter. So I'm going to have to measure those later to see what they are because I can't read that. And I don't even know how many. Don't know how many are even in here. I don't remember. It's been so long. So that's that one. Let's see. This is the other Wish. Huh. Well, those are pretty. Some more labels. I should do not remember what I ordered. A little bin. So there's some little dots too. Little dots here. I wonder if those will fit on the tops of the rollers. I don't know. They're fun though. These are heavy duty. You know, you never remember where you ordered them from or whatever. Maybe they'll have it in the app. Okay, and then this one is from DBNY. So I got to my daughter's on Wednesday and I helped her do some more packing and cleaning up at the old house. What's my needle? So do not remember what the discount was. My shipping was $4 for this package. This little package was $4, which is about what you get with one of those on Etsy. And my whole order was $22.72. So I got, it was $54.50 and I got a discount of $35.97. My shipping was $4.19. So $18 roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 needles. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So they're about $3 a piece, right? I got Knitter's Pride, and I love these. These are the Nova Platina. Now these are all a fixed circular. This is a 16-inch, 10 and a half. And I got another, this is the Knitter's Pride, Nova Platina, a 10 and a half and a 32-inch. This one is a Prim, US 9 on a 16-inch. Because the 16-inch is what I use for the hats and stuff. And so when I have a hat going, then I need another needle. I don't seem to have very many of the 16-inch cords. This is a US 7 29-inch. It's a Prim. This is Plymouth yarn. US 4 32-inch. These are made in India. I was thinking Plymouth Speedway is what these are called. I don't know why they're calling that Speedy. And I got my very first ever Mika needles. Mika Driftwoods. These are an 8 and they are a 32-inch. That's smooth. And it's printed right here on this. Right there, it's printed. See what this wire's like. See how I feel about the cord. Cord's a little stiff. Look. It's alright. We have to do some reviews on these. But that wood is really nice. And that join right here, that's smooth. That's really smooth. Very nice. Okay. I have to let y'all know when I'm using these how I like them. Okay. So I think, what did I say, those were like $3 a piece, and normally, like this one's got, from the store that it came from, because these is DBNY, the store they came from were $9.85, and I got them for $3, so I just went ahead and did that because I could add to where I have like shortages in my needles. Okay, DBNY. These are Uline bags. See that? Never realized that these were Uline. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Doing like a Krista from Secret Yarnery. Whoa, what's that? Holy moly. They're not. apologize to those of you that do not like that sound. You're welcome for the ones who do. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's soft. That's fabulous yarn. Sorry. This is Louisa Harding Yarns. It's a subtle self-striping blend of wool and silk. Amatola Grande. So it's 80% wool and 20% silk. Needle size would be a 6 millimeter, 273 yards each. See if it tells you what the color is. No name. Color is 529, and it's made in Italy. Get that closer for you. And then there's some purples. That's pretty close, guys. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. We got two. And there's some oranges on this one. Is it the same color? This one's 507. They're not the same color, but they're close. Oh, wow. Pretty close, look. It says brown rust. Well, those are going to play really pretty together. So these were originally, got their prices on them. And then DBNY puts them down to 50% off. And then you get your discount that day, whatever it is. So they were $12.48 on the 50% off. This one is called Flames, the orange, and the other one is called Dark Sunset. Okay, so then I had not been here and did not get all this open for you guys, so I would have had the prices ready to go for you. Okay, these are Tacky Stacy Charles tacky yarns called Ripple, and this is like a ribbon. It's a ribbon yarn. See, it's got a little ripple in there. I believe these are considered sport weight, so number 2. As the dye lot, the color is number 11. And I got charcoal, gray, and latte. So I got 2 of the charcoal, 1 of the gray, and 1 in latte. So there's 4 of them. Now what are they made out of? Here, it's easy right here. This is a 50 gram, 142 yards. 100% mercerized cotton. So it's going to soften up a lot. It's going to soften up. Feels like t-shirt yarn. It's very interesting, isn't it? How many yards did I say? 142, so that's 4, 5, about 600 yards. that not make a really great one of those capelets, the open work? That's what I'm thinking. And those were $5.25 each. And then I got my discount. So I got 4, 5, all 6, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those 6 were $19 with shipping. I got a calculator, guys. I got a calculator for back here, so I would be able to tell you guys. $1 at the Dollar General. Okay, so $45.96 minus $32.17. So I got all of those for $13.79. Very nice. So on that Wednesday, we went and did a lot more packing up and this and that, and then we were like, okay, we're just going to call it done because I was tired. And then the U-Haul truck, my son-in-law went, got it. He was there by 8 o'clock and was back by like a little after 8. And we just decided to cut out on me. I'm just going to keep going. So we had the first load done and ready to go to the other side, and we were on the road by 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is called Tandem. No, that's not right either. These were the boxed vintage box lots. So this was a lot. And I believe this one is the Tacky Stacy Charles, the Scasel yarn, and it's called Vegas. Does not have anything on the inside. Sometimes they do know. Yeah. So this is a carry along. All right. So my plan for this is to carry it with another yarn. See if I can get you a strand where you can see it. This would be a 1 or lace weight. It's not a 0. Look at all those colors, y'all. Oh my goodness. Don't know. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. So I'm really not sure what the yardage is on this, because I don't remember, and I'm gonna have to start writing that down now. I want to say there was like 100 yards on each one. Can you see the thickness? other one is a tacky yarn called Tandem. And this was a boxed lot, so I got a bag of them. Now this doesn't scare me because my husband loves to untangle this stuff. Okay. It's a chainette. It is 28% cotton, 28% viscose, 28% nylon, and 16% acrylic. And it's got a little softness to it, but it also feels silky because it's shiny. Made in Italy for Kaki Stacy Charles. Okay, 107 yards each. So there's two of those. One in a green. Greens and blues, that's a Ross color. And one in all blues. There's some turquoise in this one. No idea on this one. Part of my thought process on some of this is the Star Lily Creations patterns, where she's doing the streamers off of things in different colors, and they're so pretty. And that's kind of where my brain was with some of this novelty stuff. That cost me $21 for both of those. Okay. One more DBNY. This is like a box in a bag. This is kind of like the ice yarns trying to figure out how to get into it. Where am I? Oh, that's pretty. So I got another one of the blue of that tandem yarn, the blue and the turquoise. So I actually have two of those. And another one of, this is another color. This is green, but it's not the same as that other one. Maybe it is. I have to get that out and look. And then there's this color, which is different. And a kind of a pinks. Pinks and purples. Aquamarine, ocean, field flowers, forest. Those were $4.50, and then I got the discount. And then I got some of the Knitting Fever Flutter. This is just like what Jan Carruthers was using, I believe. 100% polyester, 75 yards. Made in Italy. This is 3mm. Hook and needles. This one is called Firecracker. This one is called Carnival. And this one is Peacock. Again, with the art yarns, because those were $2.50 already. I got them for like 89 cents. So now this is called Albany. It's by Jaeger Yarns. And this was $3.75 a piece. I'm pretty sure this time this was the 75% off package. I've got 7 of these. And it's like a mint color. Oh, y'all can't see that. It is not this. It is paler. You see how it's paler? Oh, it's a really pretty color. These are 100% mercerized cotton. They're kind of they're not chainette, and they're a type of ribbon yarn. It looks like a cotton ribbon. Five millimeter US size 8. Okay. 115 yards, 105 meters. So I've got about 800 yards here. Very pretty. It's just such a pretty color. I'm really trying to decide on this one. I don't think it's enough for a cardigan. Again, it may be another one of those. I saw a pattern in the books I just got. We'll talk. Look how pretty this would be with this peacock, though. Thoughts? Because obviously I don't remember what I bought. Okay, that was, since it was 75% off, they were $51.75, and I got 34.15 off. $17.60 for all of those. So those 7 and those 3 flutters and 4 more of the tandems for $17. I love DBNY. I'm so addicted, y'all. So addicted. Okay, that's all of the DBNY. Now, the Drake. I told y'all it's going to be a long one. And I don't think we need to calculate again. I don't think so. So I also got an order from Hobby. Yep, I did. Let me get these out of the way. See that flutter? If you're watching Jan, which I don't know if you're going to watch this long one, you don't really like them. If anybody knows if that's what Jan used, something similar to that with that sweater that she did, what are the shawl, it was cream colored with yellow, and it had all of these flutteries in it. It was so pretty. Okay, Hobby. So if you ordered a certain amount, you got free shipping. I got free shipping. Oh, yes. Oh, that's pretty. Cookie. I got some cookie. This is a 5 bulky, 100% acrylic. This is 600 meters. 4.5 to a 5 millimeter hook, 5 millimeter needles. Wow, it's got a lot of great bounce to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got, this is, I don't know if they're going to tell you what the color is called, but this is 46203. And I don't remember when I was looking at them, what they are. 46203. This is 46209. I don't see the colors. No, I don't see the color on it. 46215. Purples, a tweedy purple, green. It's got a lot of color in it. This other one, that's got some browns. It's more muted, you know, that one, but still very pretty. And then this one, got some pinks and corals in there. Oh my goodness. Looking at these, I had other intentions for each one of them. This is 46216. But, you know, these two look pretty good together. And these two look pretty good together, don't they? Okay, that's all the cookies. Okay. I saw Crystal, and she was going through her bag of stuff, and I was like, I can't wait to look at mine. And I waited because it's been sitting here since I got home on Wednesday. I mean, it was here, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. But she got some of the same things I did, different colors. So this is Starlight. They had this on sale. They were pushing it on Facebook. 60% superwash wool and 25% polyamide with 15% reflective yarn. This is a forest green. I got two of those. So if you're not familiar with this, it's very similar. Where is it? Oh, similar to the Red Heart Reflective. Now the Hobby Reflective is 50 grams, 70 yards. It's a medium 4, 5.5 millimeter, US 910 knitting needle, or a 9 crochet hook. That's anywhere to I to J, depending on your gauge. So it's a heavy 4, right? And so is the Red Heart. Now the Red Heart is a little silkier, okay? Can you see the silk, kind of a little bit of shine on that one? It's a little silkier. This is where my husband ties them. He cakes it for me, and that's where he ties it. Now the Red Heart, and that's when we can stick this in. It is a 5, considered a 5. They're really close, guys. I would consider this one a 5 also. It's 88 yards. This one is 70. And this is 88 for your Red Heart. 80 meters. 3.5 ounces, or 100 grams. And this is 50 grams. So you get less with this one, which I knew that when I was reading it online. That's why I got 2 of each. And I only got 2 colors because I want to try it. And I cannot remember what I paid for the Red Heart Reflective, because that was our trip to Omaha. And I got the gray and a green and that pink. And in this one, I got the green and I got a blue. This is a navy, but a little bit of muted navy. Hats. And they don't tell you how much they are on the slip. So I don't have it open here, so I can't tell you what these run. The hobby. Sorry, not that prepared. Okay, I got 3 of the Dream Color 100% wool. Gosh, they feel good. They feel wonderful. So we got 3 different colors. These have quite a bit. This is 100 grams, 400 meters, which is 437 yards each. So there's quite a bit in these, okay? Well, that's such a pretty color. That's kind of a pink, coral blue, dreamy colors, isn't it? This is considered a 2, and it is. It's actually a light 2. I think you could use this as a 1. I don't think they tell you the color. This is 09. And then I got 13 and 8. So there's that one, and then this one's kind of a green. If you see how that's turquoise and blue, that's a green. Well, those are pretty. That's a lot of yardage on those. Dream color. I got 2 of the Rio. I do like Krista again. You can have that one. This is 69% premium acrylic, 25% cotton, and 6% wool. It's a size 4. No, it's not. And 300 meters. Technology. 300 meters. So this one is 400 meters and it's 437. So this is over 300 yards in each of these. This is a lot softer. The color is 31102. Very pretty. It's got some, I want to say it's going to be like a Fair Isle or like the Bloom yarn, to where it has these specks in it, and so when it knits up, it's going to have that. That's what I'm hoping. So that's why I wanted to get that one. You know, they've got the colors on here. This one is Romance. This one is Bohemian. This is Cha-Cha. No, that's wrong. Yeah, that's right. This is Meadow, actually, I think. I think this is Romance, and this is Meadow. This is Bohemian. And this is Menthol. The Starlights, which are the reflective, is blue and hunter green, and the dream color is wintergreen, unicorn, and speed of light. So this is unicorn. In wintergreen and speed of light. Okay, and then the last three, I got some rainbow cotton to try. Making sure there's nothing in there. Three of these rainbow cotton. And this is the 8-4 melange. So there's a baby blue, petrol, and orange. Baby blue, orange, petrol. Just turquoisey color. And these kind of are heathered. They're a little bit heathered, and it's going to be hard to see that. But these 100% natural cotton, 186 yards each. Number 2 is what they consider it, but I think it's a 1. That might be a 2. It might be. So that's my hobby order. And I want to say that when you spent, I believe it was $75 for the free shipping, they gave me a free needle, and it's my favorite kind. See that? It's the metal one with the bent tip. Ooh, I love those. That's very nice. And the cherry candy. Okay. That's not all. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Here. And I'm going to go ahead and do another one, do this other stuff another time. That way we don't run forever. Because I have a Michael's haul, I have a Walmart haul, I have books. And yesterday, hubby and I went to Trade Days, one town over. So let me talk about the trip for a minute. They loaded the truck, 2 full loads. It was a 15-foot truck. Got those unloaded, And by Thursday, this was Thursday, and by Thursday night we had the kitchen done. The beds were ready to go, and then Friday we worked all day trying to get everything put together. They had friends come in each day because we had people helping us load. We had people helping us unload. Then we had people come in the next day and help sort through the boxes and put furniture. They had ordered some cubes and they put those together. Um, and then on Saturday, we did more organizing, getting stuff into the rooms. On Sunday, we took the day because we had to get some things for the house, and we had to get clothes for my grandson because he was starting the new school Monday, and he did not have the right clothes, uniforms. So we went looking for those. It took us until Walmart before we finally found all of them. And we went to 5 places, I believe. We had a late breakfast, and then we bought something else to eat on the way back. Subway. We had Subway. We ate. I mentioned my daughter is pregnant. We ate 3 times a day. I don't normally eat 3 times a day. I know I may look like it, but I don't normally eat that much. And then on Monday, we did more, and then they started getting deliveries. And I told y'all, if you saw my video where I was headed home, here's what happened. They were supposed to get their deliveries Friday. Yes, Friday they were supposed to get the washer and dryer. They said they'd be there between 12 and 4. 4 o'clock came along and no washer dryer. This was from Lowe's, which was just down the road from them, like 5 miles, on the same side of the Pontchartrain. She said she called them and she said, well, they're out, you know, okay. They called at 6:30. We're not coming. So then the next day, they said they were going to be there between 12 and 3 the next day, Saturday. Plus the furniture was coming. They ordered a couch. Furniture guys said by 5:30. Are you guessing already? They came at the same time. But we had to pull the cars out of the drive. And of course, I was there, she was there, her husband was there, 3 cars. We could pull everything aside. We had people there helping. They had to pull to the side. And there were trees over their driveway, and so they wouldn't pull the trucks in. So we've got this truck blocking this very narrow road, and then the other truck comes. So the original 2 guys, which they said it wasn't their fault. They said the manager rescheduled it. Well, the manager rescheduled it for like the 16th, like the day I was going home. And she was like, oh no. And I said, don't worry. We're going to wait for the furniture. And after the furniture comes, we're going to go down there. Well, they came at the same time. And the guy started to tell her his whole big spiel about why they weren't there with the washer and dryer. And he looked at her and he said, I'm sorry, where do you want it? Because the look on her face, Pregnant woman wasn't having none of that. It was pretty funny. We were not happy because we had this planned out. And and I had to pull my car out of the way, and the guy says, "Well, you don't have to pull your car." I said, "We have other deliveries." This is their first home, and they have saved up, and they have not bought furniture since they very first got married. And this is their third move, but it's their first home that's theirs. So it's all very special to them. My grandson will be grandson number two. First one is 5. This one will be born in January. And so, very exciting. Okay, what's going on with me? I have been so sore. I have been so tired. Oh, my goodness. I haven't even wanted to look back here because all this stuff has just been stacked up. Now, this stuff that I've got done, I can get this put away and I'll move this over and then I can come back and I can show you guys the rest of this. So look out for part 2. Thank you again for being here. I love y'all. I'll see you around. Thank you again. Be sure to check the links at the bottom for all of the things I talk about and for all of my information. Bye, y'all.